An interesting story unfolds about a detective who was one of the smartest in the world. He started young and graduated very early, quickly establishing himself as a brilliant mind in law enforcement. Eventually, he was named one of the world's top detectives due to his exceptional skills. One day, he came across a mysterious case unlike any he had ever encountered before. This case was different, though, from all the others he had investigated. The victim had been found with multiple stab wounds, which made the scene even more perplexing. There were 2 stab wounds in her chest and another in her leg. The biggest problem was that there were no fingerprints at the crime scene. He decided to start interviewing neighbors, family members, and close friends of the victim. Everyone seemed so shocked that this had happened to her. They all described her as a loving person who would never hurt anyone herself. This only made the detective more determined to find the killer and uncover the truth. A couple of days went by as he meticulously gathered information and clues. Then he finally received a lead that could change everything. Someone nearby had heard a scream coming from the victim's house. They also heard a male voice saying, "Be quiet or I'll kill you." This voice sounded threatening and desperate at the same time. The detective listened carefully to this tip, knowing it could be crucial. He began to analyze any possible suspects who fit the description or timing of the voice. The victim only had one male friend that everyone knew about. He was often seen hanging out with her and seemed genuinely close to her. The detective started to focus on this friend, suspecting he might be involved. He examined the friend's background, alibis, and possible motives. Despite the suspicion, there was still no concrete evidence linking him directly to the crime. The detective knew he had to dig deeper into the friend's whereabouts that night. He checked surveillance cameras, phone records, and interviewed people who knew them both. Meanwhile, the community remained in shock, unable to comprehend such violence happening to someone so kind. The detective kept in mind that sometimes appearances are deceiving and motives are hidden. He thought about whether the killer might have had an accomplice or if it was a crime of passion. Hours of analysis led him to consider the possibility that the killer might have been someone close to the victim. He wondered if the attacker could have been someone she trusted deeply. The detective realized that solving this case wouldn't be easy, but he was determined to crack it. He revisited the crime scene, searching for overlooked clues that might reveal more about the killer. As he examined the area, he noticed a faint, unusual residue nearby the victim's body. It was small and could be part of a fabric or a tool used during the attack. This new piece of evidence added another layer of complexity to the case. He continued to piece together the puzzle, connecting all available clues and testimonies. He was aware that the killer could still be in town, watching, waiting for the right moment. The detective kept a close eye on anyone who might fit the profile of the attacker. He hoped that the next lead would finally bring him closer to solving this chilling murder. With each passing day, his determination grew stronger, knowing that justice needed to be served. He maintained his focus, refusing to let the mystery remain unsolved for long. The case was unlike anything he had ever encountered, but his intelligence and persistence would be his greatest tools. He promised himself he'd find out what truly happened that night and bring the killer to justice. Because in his heart, he knew that the truth was out there somewhere, waiting to be uncovered.